What's good, Council of Comics? We're gonna go over the haul that we got at Alternicon 2. Shout out to Rabbit Static Inc. Let's go.
Like it's like the brightest day. Where are the heroes? Soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save my life. Crisis after crisis.
So, before we start, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, help us out in the algorithm, help us to reach our 500 subscriber goal. We have a contest going on right now. Find that 500 subscriber video in our video playlist. Subscribe to the channel, comment and like that video, comment on that video as well, and you will be entered to win one of 3 prizes. And one of the prizes is right there, Heroes in Crisis. Another prize is a sketch by Green Shirt Guy, and the number 1 prize is a 9.8 CGC comic book that we will pick a little later on, so we see what everybody's feeling. So, like and subscribe. Go now. So this past weekend, Alternicon 2 happened, and my boy Static Rabbit Inc. is always there. He's always got them dollar books, and I was excited because I was like, that's one of the things I look forward to at Alternicon is those things. So we picked up 19 books. We paid $15 for the 19 books, which averaged out about less than $1 a book, which is pretty cool. So let's see what we got. Let's go. First up, we got a Prime number 1 from the Ultraverse. This was a universe created partly by Marvel, but the problem is they can't use this stuff anymore because it's partly owned by another person, and Marvel doesn't like doing those joint venture type things. So paid less than $1. It's worth 9 books, and it's in great condition. Almost maybe I want to get it graded just because to have one of these graded at 9.8 would be dope. Give it a little press. See what's good, right? Next up we have the Free Comic Book Day Civil War 2. This is the first appearance of Ulysses, and it's also the first appearance of Nadia Pym, the new Wasp. This is a $12 book. Pretty dope and in great condition. Sorry about the glare, but yeah, great condition. Boom. Next up we have Ghost Rider number 8 from Ghost Rider Volume 2. This is the Danny Ketch Ghost Rider. This is just a $3 book, but I like to collect the 1 through 10s of the late 80s, mid 90s books, just to have them for collection. This is probably my second copy of this, so I'll probably sell this one online. Next one we have X-Men Battle of the Atom, chapter number 3. This is just like a $3 book, but this is an Art Adams cover, and you know we're big fans of Art Adams. Anywhere we can go and we can snatch up something cheap from Art Adams, we do it. He's just, he's top 3 artists of all time for me. Pretty dope with Marvel Girl and Cyclops. Next up we have Rocket number 1. This was his ongoing series. I believe his first ongoing series. I'm not sure. We'll see. I think he's only had limited series before that. But this is a $6 book. Pretty cool. Especially with Guardians of the Galaxy 3 coming out right now. It's pretty cool. Totally Awesome Hulk number 23. This is a homage to a classic Hulk cover, which is pretty cool. This is a $7 book. Pretty dope. Like that. Next up we have a couple Daredevils. We got Daredevil number 194. This is a $10 book in great condition. This came out in 1982. So this is literally 40 years old, this book. And for it to be in this condition is amazing. So I picked that up. That's a $10 book. That's during the Frank Miller era. Then we have a later issue, Daredevil number 253, which is also a newsstand. It has a dope John Romita Jr. Kingpin cover. Sorry about that. It's easy. This is also the first appearance of the Wild Boys. This is a $12 book in newsstand. So pretty cool. Iron Man number 240. which is also a newsstand. I like picking up these newsstands, man. If you see these newsstands in great condition, pick them up, because you never know. We just had a conversation at the shop with someone. I'm going to put the video up of why newsstands are so important and why they're more rare. This is a $10 book, Iron Man 240. Pretty cool. Next one is, this is a little gem right here. Avengers number 268. This is the middle story of the Kang Dynasty story. I believe the issue before this is 267. Introduces the Council of Kangs, and then 269 has the Kang versus Immortus battle. But this is a $25 book. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty dope. Next up, we have the Mighty Avengers, number 254. How much is this one? This one is only a $3 book. Surprisingly enough, but this is a newsstand, and we collect them newsstands, baby. We collect them newsstands. For those of you that are new and watching, the reason why we collect newsstands is because the newsstand is more rare to get in a higher condition, because these newsstands, what it means by newsstand is that they were sent to places like Rite Aid, your supermarkets, your gas stations, and they weren't really taken care of, and they were given this barcode, so it made it easier for them to scan. When you go to a direct copy, it has usually a picture of something right there. So the newsstands are a little bit more rare and a little better to get because of the scarcity of good copies. Well, next up, I got two of these. Found these in the dollar bin. This is Avengers number 2. This is basically popular because it was an Alex Ross cover that had all the Kangs. Kang is really hot right now. He's the next big villain coming up in the MCU. These are $15 books, and I got 2 of them. Pretty cool, because I remember passing this book up when it first came out in the shop. I don't know why I didn't pick it up, but there was something about it that I was like, I gotta pick that up, and then ended up being sold out. So at high points, this was about a $40 book, but now it's in the $15 to $20 range. Beautiful Alex Ross cover. Alex Ross is one of the top 5 of all time of artists. Pretty cool, and it's got the Kangs, so pretty dope on that. Next up, I got West Coast Avengers number 5, which is a newsstand, as we see here. West Coast Avengers are rumored to be getting something in the future, not in the near future, but they do have a Wonder Man series coming out. They do have Hawkman already. They have War Machine, but we shall see. This is about a 9.2, but it's a newsstand, and I wanted to get the complete series of 1 through 10 for the ongoing, so I picked that up. Swamp Thing number 2. This is only about a $3 book, but I have issue number 1 of this, and I like to collect sets, so I picked this up, especially with the James Gunn Swamp Thing news. James Mangold's going to be directing Swamp Thing. That gives us some excitement. We'll see how Indiana Jones is. This is issue number 2. Action Comics number 812. This is a classic Michael Turner cover and art. It's also a newsstand edition. These were a little harder to get in newsstand edition, but Michael Turner is a legend. You know what I mean? Top 5. Top 5. Rest in peace. He passed away a while ago, but his legend lives on in his art, and I'm very happy that I got a good condition book in there. This is about a $5 book. Right? Cool. Next up, Gene Roddenberry's Lost Universe number 1. Now, this book was the first issue of a new franchise that Gene Roddenberry was working on, but he never got to produce before he died. This was going to come on the heels of Star Trek. It was a totally different universe. It wasn't in the universe of Star Trek, but it was something in space and something new that he wanted to do. So they ended up taking his ideas and creating a comic book about it. So this is a pretty cool book. This is about a $7 book. And it's also a newsstand, which is pretty cool. And last but not least, I got Deep Space Nine number 1. I got the photo cover, which is pretty cool. This is about a $5 book. And I got the regular cover, which is also a $5 book. This is the first Deep Space Nine in comics, which is pretty cool, from Malibu Comics. All right, so we're gonna do the totals now. I'm gonna put them right up here. So we got 19 books. We paid $15 for them. So it brings it about a little less than $1 a book. They're worth $158 after going through Cover Price and Key Collector and eBay and all that. So it's the average of things. They're worth $158, and our profit from total is $143. So we ended up spending $15, and we actually, with all the total of books, we have a profit of $143. Again, I must stress, do we go and sell every single book that we get back from the dollar bin? No. Sometimes we keep some for our personal collection, and then we can sell others so that we can get money to continue in this hobbying, collecting thing that you need money to buy these books. A lot of us spend our own money, and it gets hard sometimes. So I suggest you guys do some dollar bin diving, get that dollar book, flip it for 7 to 10, and get your money, and it'll pay for your hobby as you go along. All right, so those are the books that we got from Alternicon 2 when we were deep diving in them dollar bins. Shout out to Static Rabbit Inc. Check him out on the IG and all the socials. He's got way more books, and he probably got something that you need. So check him out. So if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. Help us with the algorithm. Hit the like button. Go find that 500 subscriber video. Comment on it. Like the video. And you'll be entered into our contest to be one of 3 winners for our 3 prizes in our subscriber contest. So, for myself, for the rest of the council, we thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. We love you.